this is your instructor Joy. Today I'm going to teach you how to play one of the Bach solo sonata. Most of you, when you get a little more advanced, you have to play sooner or later one of the Bach suites. And I will be talking about Bach solo sonata number 1 G minor, 4th movement, Presto. Now, when you listen the piece, it's a lot of bunch of notes, makes it loud ringing sounding, sounds like this. It sounds like this one. And a lot of my students, when they play this one, they get exhausted. They run out of energy, not knowing how they're gonna keep up from beginning to the end while sounding loud and big. Because when you play solo sonata, because you're absolutely alone, you have to make it sound nice and big. But what a lot of students don't know is, even though it sounds like every note is well played, players are not necessarily playing every single note equally. So this is in the key of G minor, which is this one. So I just played first note of every third. So first of every group of 3, because that's just what it is. And then there is a little note in between, which is also in the key of G minor, like an ornament, like this. Then here, a little ornament. Then the ornament. That's important. Like that. So now you see, it's not just bunch of cluttered notes. So now you see what is important. Those important notes, not the ornaments, are the one that you have to do a little more emphasis. By using more bow with a quick bow speed, getting a little more into string. I'm sorry. That would be, then. Those are important notes. The in between those 2 notes, not as important. So make sure your first of every 3 of group, what I just played, play with a little more weight, and then next 2 ones just very easily. When you do that, when you're doing that, make sure you're not doing let's say this vertical movement, down, up, down, like this, but rather you're pushing sideways, like as though you're drawing number 8, yeah, like this kind of movement, yeah, not this down up, but rather this kind of movement. That way you're putting one bow down and the second and third very light, and one bow up and second and third, like this. So important on first one, second and 8. Now again, line, more, left, down, like that. So practice this slowly enough until you understand the movement is completely connected. So you're playing all these notes, you're making every note sound big, but actually you're working just 1/3 of it. So when later on, when you spend enough time of this exercise, then later on you can gradually get into tempo, which will be So make sure you spend enough time of each bar finding out what the most important note is. That way you know when to emphasize and when to relax while moving the bow the shape of 8. Yeah? Most likely it will be the first note of each bar, and sometimes there are more than the one note that's important of each bar. How do we know? It has to do what kind of chord it is moving. Yeah? But mostly it's safe when you can just emphasize first note of each bar. Yeah? So I hope this was very helpful, and I hope to see you again. Please subscribe and ask me any questions that you might have. Happy Bach playing. Bye.